Let's start off by talking a little bit about the different types of strategies. You have trend following and counter trend strategies. And I think this is pretty intuitive as to what that means. Trend following, you're effectively going with the trend, and counter trend, you're going against the trend. Now, when we talk about trend following strategies, these generally have higher probability of success. And generally, in my opinion, it feels pretty natural to follow the trend because you're basically going with the natural flow of the markets and the direction of the markets. However, the type of characteristic of trading trend following strategies is that the risk to reward of trend following strategies tend to be a moderate risk to reward ratio. And that's because by definition, when you're following a trend, you're to some degree already late to the trend, right? Because it's already been established. It's easily identifiable by you and everyone else in the markets, and you're simply going along with it. You generally have a higher probability of success, but a lower risk to reward ratio. And these types of strategies can trigger multiple consecutive signals over and over again, meaning you can get a trend following signal one week, a few weeks later, get the same, get a similar signal in the same stock a few weeks later, and that can happen for a few months at a time, and in rare cases, it could happen, over a few years as well. Conversely, on a counter trend, when you're going against the trend, this is going to feel a lot more unnatural to go against the trend, right? Where a stock is moving substantially in one direction, and you're expecting it to reverse and trade in the opposite direction. These will have a lower probability of success, but because these are effectively very early to the trend, or maybe you're the first one to effectively establish a new trend, they have very excellent risk to reward ratios. You're going to have a lower probability of success, fewer signals, but very high risk to reward on these types of strategies.